Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for the Week 5 tournament of Ryan Gamer's rookie season on the PGA Tour, the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, and of course, Pebble Beach Golf Links. So today, we're coming off a tied for 5th place finish last week in the Farmers Insurance Open. What a battle that was. Cameron Champ just dominated. So Champ shot at 18 under to win the tournament. Roseanne got second. Taylor got third. Nicholas and then Ryan Gamer there getting the 5th spot. We had a double bogey on the last hole. Now the great part about that, that is a top 5 finish. So at the end of the last episode, we did spend 3 skill points since we did get a top 5 finish. And we also modified some skills. So today we're going into the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am looking for a win. You better believe it. Now, if Cameron Champ does what he did last week, it's going to be tough. Now, I will be changing the difficulty today. Both my difficulty and changing the AI difficulty a little bit. More on that later. So next up, we have a course that I played so much in the first look demo, well, at least the back 9. The Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale should be able to dominate there, but we'll see. Then after that, we got the Genesis Invitational at Riviera Country Club. Some big time tournaments here coming up. And yes, I am finally making the move to master difficulty because remember, I said I was going to move for the Players Championship and when we get to the majors. But I don't want to have the growing pains of the new difficulty when we get to the Players Championship. I want to be ready for Master when that time comes. So, today, training, pre-tournament, practice round, of course, then diving into the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And I do want to point out, I always have video timestamps for you all in the description, so feel free if you want to just go ahead and jump to the round, check out the timestamps and jump ahead. And if you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. There is plenty more content you can tune into here on the Game Mobility YouTube channel. If you like career modes, this is the channel for you. Many different sports game career modes are linked in the video description below, along with plenty more 2K25 content. So first off, let's talk about the difficulty, right? Before we get into training. So we've been playing on Pro, right? And I have been playing quite a bit of this game on Pro. And I think I'm ready for the jump to Master now. I was going to wait to the Players Championship. I don't want those growing pains during the Players. So what I'm going to do is adjust it to default Master here and then make some changes along the way. So this is default Master. I want the wind to still show up. You know, I don't want to get too wild with Master, but I do want Master swing. I want rhythm preference on, swing bias input offset, and swing context offset on. Vibration, I want fully on as I'm still learning the swing. I like live range at simulation, actually. I like that. That's one of my favorite new settings in the game. So we don't have the percent. We just have the picture of the ball in the live. I actually think I'm going to like this. We won't know where it's going, so that's going to add a unique challenge to it. Distance control assist off, perfect. No putt preview. Course yardage on, no pro vision. So pro vision trajectory, which means we will not see the shot shaping, which honestly is going to add more of a challenge to it. And I like that. A scout camera 100% on. Lie grid is off. I actually think I want that on for now. Green grid on. A shot setup feedback definitely on. And then aim marker on, and wind, I want that on as I'm continuing to learn the wind. So that's how I'm going to do the settings right now. You know, I don't really need the lie grid though. Honestly, I can see the feet position relative to the ball. The lie grid really doesn't give me any additional information. So I actually am fine with leaving the lie grid off. So instead of 1.5, 1.48. So a little bit of a change here, but it's still going to be extremely challenging. So it's basically Master, right? With maybe the wind. So the only changes I made were the wind, right? And the vibration. Yeah. So it's basically the same. I guess if we turned both those on, we would have the 1.5. Is that what Master is? Or 1.52? Or I don't know. But yeah, so we're basically on Master, everybody, and this is probably the difficulty I'm going to stay on because I don't see myself turning off the wind maybe in year 2. This difficulty is going to be absolutely insane. So I hope you all are ready for this. Now, the good news is Pebble Beach is one of my best scoring courses in this game and in any golf game. I know it very well. We should be able to dominate here. Now, as far as AI settings, We learned in the last episode that master difficulty at 85 leads to, I think it led to, I went back and watched, I think it led to 4 eagle holeouts with what I saw from the AI. 4 eagle holeouts. And I think it's time to lower that down. A pro is 82. This is one below. I think that probably for this tournament, let's test out 83. And based on how they do, we'll move it to 84. 85, I don't want to see those eagle holeouts again. I think 83 might be the sweet spot, honestly. So I think 83 might be the sweet spot. We'll see. It's going to be hard enough playing on the other difficulty changes we made, right? So, yeah, I want a challenge here. Let's go to trading. It already was a challenge, but you know, I think I'm ready. I'm ready for the change, everybody. I really want to challenge myself to not have that information on screen. I feel like I played enough in the game to do that. So now for practice this week, we did this one last week, right? Recovery, aim through the rings and hit the target. No, this is different. That's straight and narrow. This is accuracy, precision approaches. That's for contact, correction, and swing path. Honestly, on master, that's what I'm doing. 20 shots. Precision approaches, everybody, is what we're locking in our training this week. Look at Ryan's new outfit. He's got the classic hat, the classic glove, a modern fit polo, and modern fit pants and modern shoes. Like, I feel like this combination might be the best one yet here at Pebble Beach. It's going to be awesome. So hit 15 circles. We could do that. How hard can it be? The good news is we get to practice on master difficulty, right? We get to practice on master. It's a good thing I changed it before the tournament, right? That would have been bad. Okay, we can do this. Oh, we're just hitting the circles, but those are small circles. Oh my. So what if we just hit it, right? What if we just hit it? Odds are we're going to hit one of them, right? Yeah, told ya. Just hit it. I need to start doing that out there on the course. I still can't forget that double bogey, everybody. I just can't get it out of my mind. Why did I hit a spinner shot there? Going back and editing that to watch that again. Why didn't I hit a pitch shot? Why didn't I hit a pitch shot? Like, what was I thinking? That was such a bad decision. What do I always say? Not every decision is a good decision. Sometimes it's just another decision. A great example of that. That's a good swing. So yeah, I think I've worked enough with my swing and we've improved our attributes enough to really be challenged by master swing difficulty. Like, it's going to be a challenge. And I also want to improve my ability to play on the ranked tours master and also the society, right? Because the gamer ability society will be what I'm probably playing the game at. Get up, get up, get up. So it's going to be more penalizing. You saw that swing tempo was a little bit off, and it was 4%, right? Let's aim for these back circles here. There's so many of them. This is great practice. That's going to be the tough part to get used to, right? The misses are much more punishing. When you're off, you're off. That's it. That's all we got to do every time. Oh, I was going for the pin there. If that would have been it, that would have been the end of practice. Jerry would have ended practice right there. I guarantee it. Jerry the caddy is sitting right back there. You all can't see him. He would have ended practice right there. End it with the trick shot. 7 of 20. Okay, we got this. What if I hit back here? This is great practice, everybody. I love this drill. This is awesome. Stop, stop. I think Jerry gave that to Ryan. I'm not sure Ryan actually hit that circle. It was close. Jerry's usually not one to give points away, but maybe he felt sorry for Ryan. And I know many of you are asking about that fan who was hit last week. They're doing just fine. Don't you all worry. They're doing just fine. They are doing just fine. They called Ryan and just told him the knee was feeling great. You know, feels like a brand new knee now. So they said something like that. 5 out of 10. We have 10 more. This is a great drill. It's got to go. It's got to go. Come on, come on. That was so close to being perfect. What's the best you all have got on this one? Have you all completed this yet? By completing it, have you all got 15? I did full deal off there. We really need these stat boosts. That's perfect. Okay, so now let's go up to a partial 9-iron. This is when we're in between clubs, but honestly, this is the shot I need to work on. And I've been working on my swing a lot. As you all could tell in the recent tournaments, like I'm really working hard, trying to really focus on every swing. I'm going to try not to talk during my swing anymore. Because in this game, you just can't do it. You know, I could do it on 23 and 21. But on this game, like, if I'm not fully focused on my thumb movement during my swing, there's about a 90% chance it's off. We missed that by an inch. But hope you all are having a blast with this game. I am absolutely loving it. Like, this is so awesome. Come on, don't go too far. That's too much, right? The rhythm, 5%. See, that's going to be tough to get used to. Rhythm is much more penalizing on Master. That's good to know. Come on, Ryan. We have 5 shots left. That's the swing. Is it enough? No. So I keep misjudging the elevation change. Okay. So I'm going to hit a 9-iron. Like, I'm going to go for the back here. Go for the back part of that green. That's too much, right? Well, it's not that it's too much. The swing was fine. The wind just never grabbed it. We do have a natural fade, though. That's something I'm going to have to remember, right? Because, of course, we have a natural fade. Anyways, it doesn't show us the shot trajectory anymore. I just have to remember that. So that's what I haven't been accounting for. Some of you probably yelled it into the screen. Ryan, you got a fade swing bias. Thank you. It's helpful. It's very helpful. Go, 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 please. Go, go. Ryan's got too much spin. You're kidding, Ryan. We need to hit. We can't. Okay, we just gotta send it. Fast forward. Jerry's not gonna like these last few shots, right? Like, Ryan, what are you doing? Well, Jerry, we failed your challenge. We got one at least, but that is a very disappointing practice. Good practice for Master, though. Like, you saw, it's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be a fun challenge, right? I mean, it's going to be awesome. I hope. I've really enjoyed my rounds outside of this on these settings. So that's the only... I wouldn't be changing it if I didn't feel comfortable changing it. So another thing you can see there is that they did nerf the fittings. So instead of that sapphire level being +6, they're +4 now. So they nerfed those. Green is +3 and then core is +2. So they nerfed them all besides core. Yeah, 5 experience is not what we were looking for. That's not the training you want. I'm going to lock it in at Pebble Beach though. Like, I'm not worried about Pebble Beach. Remember I said this. Now, before we get into the practice round, I do want to check to see, do we have a rival this week? Did we set a rival? We have not set a rival. So should we do it through a message or does it matter? Okay, we don't have a message. So let's go to a rival and pick one. We upgraded to the next tier. Who should we play against here at AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am? One of the cover athletes, Max Homer or Matt Fitzpatrick? Let's start out from the left. Let's do Matt Fitzpatrick here. Rival for the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. So it'll be a 2-round tournament. Just like all of them, of course, till we get to the major championships and East Lake. We'll get to East Lake when we get to East Lake. Let's focus on all the other tournaments before we face off against that insane golf course. So here we go. Let's go to the practice round here. We have no sponsor event, which is fine. I would rather practice. We need +7 boost. After that poor training, Ryan got some good food. That training session was in the morning. Got some good food. Now going out to the practice session. We'll see if we can shoot 2 under. Got to shoot 2 under to get this. I wonder what holes we're playing on. That's going to be the big question, because if we're playing the par 5s, this practice round could be really good. Oh, okay. Hole 1 to start. Good. Now, I think it's best to play hole 1 safe. It's just the way I play it. I don't know what you all do. 10 miles per hour. Okay. Just got to remember that I don't have the shot arc up to see the pre-shot setup. So I just got to remember that, because that might be the setting that I do turn on, because that might really throw me off, right? Yeah, we'll try it without. 158, uphill 9. Got to hit a mega fade here into this wind. This is going to be a really difficult shot. Don't try this at home. This is why you practice, though. Well, so maybe let's not pull out that shot in the actual round. This would be a good spot for the old pick shot, wouldn't it? Yeah. Look at the penalty. Oh, my. Is that the difficulty of the pick shot on Master? Or did they increase the difficulty of the pick shot in between the last episode and this episode of recording? I don't know, but that is way smaller than it used to be, I can tell you that. That's a par, though. So maybe no heavy fades here. If we have this wind in the tournament, I'm going to be absolutely terrified. This ball is going to be affected so much. Downhill and 13-mile-an-hour wind. It's gonna come back. That's a pretty good club. It's gonna. Oh, I thought it was gonna spin back more. Okay. Swing is good though, so we have that going for us. It's gonna break quite a bit. I feel like birdie's gonna be few and far between. No, we can birdie here because look at that. Yeah, we could birdie. One thing I like about the practice round is just relaxing. It's just Ryan with Jerry, me, your host of the show, the real Ryan, and then you all here on YouTube watching. We don't have any commentary. It's just us against the course, and we're learning this course and game together. Let's go 2-iron here. That's perfection. My goal today in this first round is to not make a lot of mistakes. When I say not make a lot of mistakes, don't do anything crazy. That is my goal for the first round this tournament. I don't want to make any crazy decisions. I just want to play smart, play my game, control what I can control, and try to put ourselves in contention to win. Yeah, we've got this. Swing is there. If swing stays like this, we're going to be in great shape. If we lose our swing, well, let's not worry about that. Okay, moving right to left. The great part about this practice round, you really get a glimpse of how the course is going to feel. Get in. Putter's hot. And as you can see, Jerry the caddy did not throw away that 2K putter yet. Ryan's already leveled it up. Until we get a Scotty Cameron putter, we will probably not be throwing that putter out. Don't want to regrind the putter. We're 2 under. See, we can still play on Master, even in high winds. Just play our game. We know how to play the game. We don't need all the fancy information on screen for us. We don't need the live percent. We just go out there and play golf. I'm ready for that experience. We're on the PGA Tour. We played pro for the first 13 episodes of this series. 14th episode, it's time to up the game, right? What better way than Pebble Beach, too? That's going to be rough. Well, you know, I want the practice of hitting a splash shot here. I would never hit a splash like this in the real round. But I just want to test it out because we could very well be in this bunker. Yeah, that's about all you can do from there. Rhythm is off, right? And that's going to be the big change here for short game. Rhythm is going to be the big challenge. It's so much more penalizing on Master. Can we get another birdie? Really, all we got to do is get this close, though. But I'm going to make it. Remember that putt, because we could very well have that putt. That's a great practice round. The putter was hot. Like, those birdies we hit were bombs. 2 under. That's going to be a +7 attribute boost. That's how you play golf. What is it? Perfect practice makes perfect play. Now we just got to go out there and get the job done. It's going to be a big challenge. Like, there's no doubt about that. It is going to be a big challenge. There is no doubt about the challenge we're about to experience, right? +7 all attributes. It's going to be a battle. It all depends on the wind we get too, right? That's going to make a big difference because if it's higher winds, the AI struggles a little bit more. If it's lower winds, the AI dominates. Now, Cameron Champ is on a little hot streak right now. So we need him to calm down a little bit. Now, it says we have important messages, but we don't. They're just sponsors, and I believe we already have our sponsors set out right now. Probably better to just sign one at a time and max out one, right? But I don't want to get rid of our sponsors. That actually is probably a better idea, right? Why not sign... I don't really want to drop a sponsor, though, right? So Under Armour, we can only get for apparel anyways. Titleist is clubs and balls, and I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I know if we only focused on one sponsor, we would level it up much faster. But every sponsor you can't get because, as you saw, some sponsors are only apparel, some are only clubs and balls. It depends on the sponsor, right? So, and it's time, everybody. New difficulty, master difficulty here for the first time here. Week 5 tournament, the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And hopefully we don't have those eagle holeouts from the AI, right? That's all I asked for, really. All I asked for is no eagle holeouts, and besides us. Let's play some golf, everybody. This is going to be a big challenge. What wind do we have? Okay, what wind? Medium winds. Okay, we can handle that. Hard difficulty, firm fairways, firm greens, medium fast green speeds. It's time. Get your 1 times ready. Let's lock it in and play some high-level golf. Come on, YouTube.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the gorgeous Monterey Peninsula in California, our first-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. Let's find out who will go low.
Pebble Beach, what a beautiful course. I'm so excited to dive into this one. 4 under is the leader right now. Callum Davis, Tommy Fleetwood in 2nd, Wyndham Clark in 3rd, Ricky Fowler tied for 4th. Let's do this. Cover athlete Matt Fitzpatrick is our rival today. Focus up.
Let's get down to the first hole.
357 yards. Uphill 20 feet. Let's hit the send button. Now, when I say hit the send button, still sticking to Jerry the Caddy strategy. Play it safe on hole 1. We don't need a practice swing. We just had training. Look at the club twirl and walking up the tee box there from Ryan Gamer.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course.
The new outfit is awesome, though. Like, I have to say, I really like this.
About this shot?
Setting up here from about about 155.
Okay, we learned from our practice round. Do not do anything crazy. Now, I know if I do a little bit to the right here, I can hit a baby draw into the wind. It's going to come off to the right. Ball is sitting below the feet. And we're going to baby draw this into the wind. We're trying to avoid our mistakes. One time. I don't think the baby draw is enough.
This is a 9-iron.
It might be enough. We needed a little bit more of a draw.
Still not putting.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Do we have the Texas wedge yet? No, not yet. No Texas wedge here for Ryan Gamer. I would Texas wedge this all day, every day, if we had it. Tie spinner is way too risky. I think chip gives us a chance to make it. Chipped in a couple times at Torrey Pines last week, so why not now? Basically, going to chip this right over that first grid line, roll it from right to left into the hole. My thumb slipped.
Well, a big par save could mean a lot going forward.
Ryan, you nervous? Well, no. But it sure did look like it. Wow, my thumb just slipped off the controller there. You saw that -8. Okay. Sorry. That's a good par. We were in great position to chip that at least close. I mean, the problem was I should have aimed more to the left. Had the good shot set up. Misread the baby draw.
Let's take a look at the
and
par 5 second.
that's either when you draw more or you aim more to the left, because distance control was spot on. Wind is 10 miles per hour, blowing at our back and to the right. I tell you, this is going to be a blast, everybody. Like, this career mode has already been fantastic. So many electric moments already. Corn Ferry Tour was electric. The Pinehurst final round, oh my. Last week was awesome as well. What a battle that was. The double bogey was frustrating, but yeah. Let's score here. 186 yards. Uphill 10 feet. Hit the send button. That's perfect. That's picture perfect. And it's going to funnel down from right to left.
This could be massive, an eagle putt. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Yeah, it's testing. Big right to left, 15 feet uphill 3 inches. This thing is breaking a whole bunch. I'm going to change to this view because I really want to see how it breaks off that foot line. We know it's a red slope and it's moving heavily from right to left at the beginning. This will be a good learning experience.
Oh, that eagle
That's a great putt.
Just robbed.
Good putt.
And just to clean up this birdie.
Now we know. Misread the beginning barely. Almost had it right. Almost had it right. Tried to visualize the ball rolling. Messed up at the beginning, but still a really good putt. Can't really be upset about that. Birdie 1 under.
Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th
Tommy
place.
Fleetwood is 4 under through 5. Okay.
The tee shot at 3.
Do we pull out the power drive now? Oh, that's right. We're saving up skill points for the power drive. I'm going to hit a baby draw. A little bit. We don't really have a baby draw. Kind of. It's a little bit of a draw. No, we want to fade this into this wind, but I'm just worried about those trees, to be honest. It should be fine, though. If we straighten the shot up just a little bit, it should be fine. Aiming right here. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, wind. Wind. Thank you. That was a little too close to that bunker, but I'll take it. Oh, no announcer said a word there. I thought that was a great shot. Wow, we hit one of the best drives of the day in just pure silence. 76 yards, downhill 2 feet. A little bit of backspin, a loft with left stick, steeper attack angle as well. It's going to fade a little bit, just naturally. And the wind's going to still grab it a lot. This is a very difficult shot. I'm going to aim like 72. I don't know where this is going to go. That's actually really good.
I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny,
Thank you,
how
Andrew.
tough will this putt be?
Yeah, I've got it going right to left here, I think.
Andrew, did John tell you to say that's a safe shot? I feel like John McCarthy told Andrew to say that's a safe shot to Ryan. He said it in different words, and it felt a little nicer than when John says it. 19 feet, downhill 2 inches. Right to left, then left to right.
So close. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
Good putt, right?
Here's
Can't
a
be
look
too
at the
upset.
leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie
Right
for
on,
7th.
a little bit off. That's golf sometimes, right?
And we're on the tee of
tough.
the par 4 4th hole.
Please don't put this in
Really
the
hoping
ocean.
They play this one aggressively.
Well, yeah, I'm going to play it kind of aggressive, Rich. So there's that.
Oh,
I love the club
flex
twirl.
on that drive.
He did flex on it. Andrew's right. That is perfection. A shallow attack angle, full send. Now we hit the spinner shot here. Okay. What did Fitzpatrick do?
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot.
Wait, similar shots. Hit a pitch shot instead of the spinner. Oh!
Will it?
Oh!
Will it?
Oh, just snuck over the edge there.
Okay. You talk about putting the pressure on us right there. I love that it shows the highlight right where you are, right? Okay. This is our range. 60-degree wedge spinner shot. Aim about 4 grids short around. Compensate for the elevation change. A little bit of a steep attack angle. And hit the send button. Oh, that's a perfect. Never before seen.
8 feet to the cup.
I need to screenshot that and keep that forever. I'm going to add that to my Ryan Gamers golfing resume. A perfect on master on every single swing. Or every single input. That's nuts. Make the putt, though.
That looked good for a while. All right, here we are with a par opportunity.
If you just barely miss on this game with low putting stats, as you just saw there, it's gone. And when you miss in opposite directions, bottom right, top left, that's going to lead to a pull and a closed club face, so it's double pull, which is why that shot off to the left. It's all right. Hey,
That one drops.
we've done this all year.
Look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 1.
We've done it all year. We did it on Pro. We're going to do it on Master.
The 5th hole, Rich, the first of the par 3s. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And
That's
you
for
have
second
what over
ace.
to the right-hand side? Oh, yes. The Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Yeah, we're not going to the Pacific Ocean. I can tell you that. One time. That's a perfect swing.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Well, Henny, it's a good thing we didn't listen to Jerry's advice. That would have been
A bit wild on approach there.
into the
Oh,
fence.
as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
This now, his 3rd shot.
Oh, from the bunker. I've actually shot this bunker before in this game. It's really tough. And
What a
okay.
touch of class. Holds it from the sand.
Matt, what a shot. He's
And
one
back to
over for the
course with
day,
Live action.
showing how tough it's
This
playing
would be a
today.
great up and down from this spot.
The unfortunate part of this is if we're in the light rough, I hit the tie spinner. But since we're in the heavy rough, this shot is a lot more challenging. One time. Get in.
Oh, wouldn't that have been
Almost
nice?
2 hole outs on the same hole from the pairing
If
here.
he makes this, he'll save his par.
And I hear you all saying practice swing right now. I hear it.
Trailing by 4
Thank you all for that. I know somebody was saying it. Somebody probably said one time. And who's calling in that birdie train today? Because why do we need it?
We reach one of the great par 5s in all of golf is the 6th hole here at Pebble.
Don't send this in the water,
It is.
Ryan.
It's one of these par 5s that you think I can take advantage of it because it's not that long. However, though, you can mess it up as easy as any other hole on this prestigious layout. The 6th is a beautiful but difficult par 5.
Yeah, beautiful. I wouldn't say it's only difficult
golf
if you
clap.
miss
That's
the
a
tee
beauty.
shot. And we hit it perfect. 336 yards, a
But
little
Henny,
partial
what are you
driver.
seeing down there?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Always an intimidating shot, but don't overthink this. 6 iron in hand, 8-mile-an-hour tailwind. Perfect club. Hit it a little bit shallow, right stick up a little bit. This is perfect. Drop a one time, everybody. One time for the Albie. Could you imagine an Albie? Tied for 9th place.
Going with the 6 iron here.
Thank you for the one times. No Albie, but we will take that. What a roll.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Our second eagle putt of the day. We barely missed the first one. Let's send this one in. I'm going to do this view right here. I want to really see how the ball moves at the beginning. This is honestly the most helpful view for me to really see the low break at the beginning.
He's read a lot of break from the right here.
Yeah, just overread it.
This is what
Open
remains
club
for
face
Shearer's
too.
6th
Pull at
place
the beginning
in the
too.
standings.
It may be
Can't
short,
complain.
but it's
Tap
not
in
cute.
birdie.
There's a lot of break in this.
This is a great start here on
And
Master.
down it
Like
goes.
2 under
And
through
that
6
will
is
take
really
him
good.
to 2 under.
It's a big
Nicely
difficulty
played.
change.
Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole.
6 under at the top because the reason it's so big
We have a par
little
3
miss
here.
on multiple stats is a much bigger miss, no matter what the miss is, and it just really makes you think more. And I like that, and I like not seeing the shot arc. Honestly, I like setting up the shot and kind of having that mystery, like like I always did in 2K23, right? Besides the very beginning, we did the same thing in that series. Started on pro, moved up about the 13th or so episode as well. 112, downhill 29. I don't think 106 is the way. I think a 60-degree wedge here with this wind is the way to go. A little bit of steeper attack angle. Aim at about 94 yards. I'm going to fade this into the wind, actually. It was a good swing, a little bit off, but not enough to go off that much, even on Master. It's safe, so that's good. Distance control was
Sitting
perfect.
at 1 over.
Come on, Matt. Matt with a chip from the light rough.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go
Is that
in?
another one?
Oh, how
What a
good was
shot!
that?
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going left to right.
Thank you, John, for that read. We got to take a look at this tee shot, right? That was just so beautiful. So beautiful. Love the new replay system. But Matt Fitzpatrick is playing some good golf, right? Especially the short game. I mean, wow. Wanted to show you all this great screenshot here. Like, look how beautiful. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. What a shot right there. And honestly, I feel like I set up the shot good. I guess I was off on the shot shaping. You know, I've been relying so much on the shot trajectory that not having it there just threw me off. I don't know what I was doing there. I really misplayed that one. It's all right. Let's send the putt in. We made a big putt here similar to this in the practice round. Wasn't it the same putt? It might have been. That's
Man, that was
the
close.
only, I think,
Not a
perfect
bad
putt we've
effort
had.
right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That was one that we needed to pull, right? The only one I need to pull, right? It's dead straight and perfect.
All right, that one is behind us.
I love golf so much.
Quick look
I
at the
love it.
leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for
We can
our
get
leader.
to 7 under, though. Like, this course, it opens up.
Time
Like,
for the tee shot on this
there's
par
plenty of
4
scoring
hole.
opportunities. I'm not afraid whatsoever. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that we can shoot a 7 under here still. 2 under, we're surviving, we're playing good
That's
golf.
a pretty good shot right there.
Thank you, Andrew.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Definitely don't want to hit the normal fade. I want to hit a baby draw here. So baby draw, but still keep the swing bias in. It's going to be tough because the wind's still going to affect it a lot. Want to just make sure to land this right on the middle of that green. Let's get the yardage here. Get the caddy book out. The yardage to the middle right here is like 184. So that's basically all I'm trying to hit. 184 downhill. This is the club. So I still want to hit a baby draw into the wind. The wind's still going to affect it quite a bit. One time. That's it.
Drawing it in there
That's perfect.
beautifully.
Right where we wanted it.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Here's a putt to move into the top 5. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
All right, this putt is going to go up the hill and to the left.
That is why this is the most satisfying golf game. I mean, you know, you go up, you set up that shot, and that's why this difficulty is very satisfying as well, even more than pro, because we didn't have that information. All of that was just based on my experience on pro already and based on how I think the ball is going to go. And we planned it all out perfect and executed the shot. And when you do that, it is the most rewarding game ever. Now, when you miss it, it is the most frustrating game ever. Please make this. Everybody one time this one. One
And the
time.
birdie putt
Thank you all.
drops.
That was all
And
you
now
all.
into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
You all know who you are. Whoever
Here's
one
a look
time
at
that.
the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place.
This is going to be a battle.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Leader is going to
And
be
now
7 or 8
teeing
under.
off on a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
That might be too much. That's going to roll in the rough. That's going to roll all the way down. Welcome to Pebble Beach. That's such a good strike,
This
too.
one just missed the fairway.
That changes everything, because not only down here are you in the light rough. We don't know the percent, but also the lie angle. This upslope and this lie on the light rough plays a much bigger effect. This is a much more difficult shot than if it would have stayed in the fairway there. But that's golf sometimes. So 122 yards, uphill 8 feet. Some loft and spin. Let the wind blow this forward. This is perfect. Aim at about 115 to compensate for the rough. Going to come off to the right. That's really well done.
A wonderful shot out of the rough.
You
Yeah,
can't
that
hit
lie
it
was
any better.
nasty, but what a shot from there.
I tell you, I'm
And
fired
this
up today.
putt to move into a tie for third place.
This change to master has me even more focused, everybody. Would you believe it? Get in there!
It drops.
What?
That's the 4th birdie of the day.
Calm down.
Gotta
Act
like
like
it.
you've been there
2 in a
before,
row.
Ryan.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
I tell you, it's the
We
new
begin
gear.
the second 9 with a par 4.
This is dangerous. I mean, should you even... I'm going to lay back a bit on this driver. I'm going to lay back. You definitely don't want to send this full send because everything funnels left to right. It's a trap, and you have to be careful. You get yourself in that heavy rough, good luck. The course is very scoreable, but if you allow the course to punish you, it will punish you. This wind is tough. 10 miles per hour is medium winds, and it's picked up 116 uphill 3 feet. If I go with this normal 56-degree wedge, it should be the perfect club. Steepest attack angle you can get. It's going to be too short. It's going to knock it down. Yeah, that's not going to be the play. So if I do that, I would have to... That's too confusing. Okay. Let's reset. Let's go to a 50-degree wedge full loft. Yeah, that's it. Full shot shaping. Steep attack angle. Let the wind take it. Stop it. We still might not be able to stop it here. With that wind, is it going to hold? Come back, come back. That's about the best you can do there. I could have aimed less.
But safe.
Look at Jerry giving Ryan a fist pump here at Pebble Beach. What a beautiful
This
shot.
putt to get to 5 under. Henny is right there.
This is a 12-footer here.
What Jerry was pointing out, Jerry was saying, Ryan, your brother Rhett is in attendance. You see him up there? There he is right there. Rhett's trying to lead the LSU Tigers to a national championship in the College Football 25 Road to Glory series. Come on. One time.
This one starting out right.
I knew it. I knew it. It's good,
Close to a birdie.
safe putt right down that slope. But I knew it as soon as I struck it. When I saw the low view again, I'm like, this is missing. And when you have that feeling, you should always back off. I didn't, and we missed it.
And that putt drops, and we move on to
Some
the
people
next.
say trust your instincts.
Here's
Some
a look
people
at
say
how
trust your
things
gut.
stand. It's a 1-shot lead.
But the worst thing is, if you do change your mind last
Well,
second
Rich, we
and
start
miss
to
it,
head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this
Very
short
frustrating.
par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
yeah, so I did a baby draw there. So I changed shot shaping a little bit, made that shot a lot easier, but I was doing that to take out a little bit of the wind's effect.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind
Swing is
blowing
on.
left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
It is a turnaround. Like, if you keep working at the swing, I'm telling you all, you can get it. Like, the new Evo swing is so fun and so rewarding when you practice it and when you learn it. Because when you get it, it is just fantastic. It takes a lot of work. I love the default Xbox controller. I love the Xbox Series X controller. It's just the default Xbox Series X. This controller is amazing. I've tried 3 different controllers so far. This one, the Xbox Series Elite 2 controller, and the Razer Wolverine V2. The default Xbox Series S and X controller is the best. This controller, in my opinion, is the best out of all the ones I've played with on the Xbox. It's fantastic. Here we go. Gonna hit a partial 50-degree wedge. And I need to draw this just a little bit to take out some of that wind's effect. Just a little bit.
Okay, 1 extra club.
That's beautiful.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor.
I tell
Could have
you,
been worse.
I love
John,
shot
have you got a
shaping.
good read on this one?
It's
Love
looking
it.
like left to right putt on this one.
I tell you, those of you that have been asking me to shot shape for 4 years, you're probably in for a treat in this series. I'd shot shape all the time. It's fantastic. 14 feet, uphill 4. Use shot shaping, counteract the wind. Gotta make it. I'm watching it from this view because this is the view that I want to see the beginning line. Close club face and a pole. Barely.
And this one is
All it
for
takes
his
is
par.
barely. Especially on
This
Master.
is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
Those little misses are big misses now. And I like that challenge of putting here. So that's one of the biggest jumps. Short game on Master from
Down she
Pro to
goes.
Master. It's a
Let's head
massive
to the
jump.
next.
But we're playing great golf, right? This is awesome. This is a very rewarding round.
Okay,
So
holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
what made me change difficulty before this tournament, I played at Pebble Beach on Pro, and I shot 15 under
First of the back 9 par 3s.
on
is
these
the
same
12.
settings. That was
And
high
this
wind,
is a mean
actually.
one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
That's why I changed it. I shot 15 under at Pebble Beach on Pro, high winds, like 15, 16 miles per hour. And I'm like, you know, we got to change it to Master. Why wait till the players? And this has been fantastic. Basically a nice little fade into this crosswind. 9 mile per hour wind down the hill. This should be perfect.
Oh, that's a
Look at the club
sweet-looking
twirl.
swing, that one.
Is it too much? The wind should help us. Come on, come back, come back. It's a tough
Seemed
green to
lose the
fly
handle on
into.
that shot.
Wind is absolutely
That is
swirling
such a
in this
tough
part of
green.
the golf course.
And Henny, what kind of a lie has he drawn?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sandwich is good
What a
enough
shot!
to get this out.
I've got to pause the video
Sitting
for
at
a second.
4 under for the day.
I think somebody's at the door. You can hear the dogs barking a little bit. So here we go. Let's play some golf. Now, one thing I want to point out is this is a dangerous shot. And if I hit a chip shot and this runs out, it could be off the green. The only other option is the tie spinner. And it's just as risky. So if they're both risky, why not hit one of my favorite shots in the game? Don't try this at home. I think I say that every time. Okay, here we go.
What a shot!
That's
Almost
why I
went in the
like that,
bucket.
because you can hit it low and control it like it's at the pin. But the problem is, it didn't matter what we hit there, it was gone, right? So that's when I would rather have the Texas wedge. If I have the Texas wedge there, I can kind
Yeah, it's
of
about
float
14
it
feet
right
to the
up there
hole.
on the hill
He's got
and roll it
this
slowly down.
for his part.
The chip shot hitting
All
that
right,
red
John, you've been
slope,
reading them
it's
well
going to
all
bounce
day.
down the same.
Take us through this putt.
Looking like
Let's
it's
go in to
going
make it.
right to left.
Got to make it. Trying to really focus up, really dial it in today.
Good looking putt.
Get in.
Nice little
Come
putt
on,
to hole, that
YouTube.
one. Now 3 strokes back after that hole.
I tell you, I love this challenge. This, honestly, I think is the perfect difficulty
Rich,
for
let's
me
head
right
to
now.
the 13th
I
tee
love
at Pebble
it.
Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
So yeah, you know, the short
Yep,
game
that'll work.
changes.
That's fine.
The jump in
And this
difficulty
shot from about
between Master and
150
Pro
yards out.
are
That shot straight back into the
the
teeth of
misses
the
are
wind.
just bigger. And you know, when you're putting, if you notice my putts today, they haven't been that far off. But if they're just a little bit off on Master, you get a much bigger penalty on the degrees of open or closed club face or pull or push, right? So yeah, like it makes a big difference. And I like that challenge of the short game. I like the challenge of putting. It was something in 2K23 and 2K21. Putting was not very punishing. Like even if you missed it to the left or to the right, it was very forgiving. And this game is not forgiving. I mean, when you're a greenskeeper or higher higher putting, yeah, it's more forgiving, but it's still punishing. 151, uphill 12 feet. Hit the send button. Too much? No, I don't think so. Nice little fade, right? Nice little fade. Into the wind a little bit. That's a perfect shot. Is it the right club, though?
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe.
Most satisfying golf shot ever.
Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
I love this video game.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
You know, I've been playing it so much, been working on my swing, and I just love the difficulty of that swing because you could be off, right? And it's going to punish you. But as soon as you have rounds like today, where I've just been on for the most part, it is so rewarding and it is so satisfying. And you're also going to have rounds where you feel like you've never played the game. I mean, it's just going to happen. It's just a fact. If you play this game, you're going to have rounds where it feels like you've never played with Evo swing.
He finds
Your
himself
swing just
in a
goes.
share of third place.
Gotta like it. Moving up
Third
the
place.
leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Yeah, this golf hole always gets me. It's that third shot that really throws
that
me
one will
off
play.
here. This is one of the few golf holes where I actually hit a runner in this game.
Already with multiple victories this season.
Oh, that's right. We have the driver off the deck perk. We got that at the end of the last episode. Oh my. I still don't think we can get it there. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. It's uphill 36, even with spin. This is not getting up there. It's going to be in a nightmare bunker. Course management is key. I've hit this other shot 1,000 times. Let's play smart. Jerry was shaking his head. You know, Jerry handed Ryan that 3-wood. Ryan puts that 3-wood back, grabs the driver, and Jerry's shaking back there. Like he's furious. Not shaking out of, like, nervous. Shaking out of anger.
Stay on the cut stuff.
This is my high percentage look. Maybe. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. You gotta be kidding me. Why is that fan standing so... that fan tried to dodge into the ball to get a free dinner. I tell you, we knew it was gonna happen. We knew the fans have heard about that. That fan who took the shot to the kneecap got that fancy dinner. Fans are diving into the light rough, dodging into the ball. I mean... what are you doing in there? Kick that ball in the fairway at least. Oh my, this is not a good spot for the runner. I can tell you that right now. Usually I would hit the runner on this hole if I'm farther back. This has got to be a spinner shot. And it's got to be a spinner shot up the hill. You gotta add about 5 feet or 5 yards to the shot due to the elevation change. And then the rough, add a little bit more. I'm going to do a shallow, de-lofted, 60-degree wedge spinner. Okay, that lie killed that ball. Like, we got the low... That means that lie was 90-some%. And our shallow attack angle is not even enough to save us now. This ball is rolling all the way back down. And that's just... It's one of those shots that I did not expect that light rough lie to play that much. We struck it good. We did a little bit of an overswing. That ball died up that hill. Yeah, show us what Matt did.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here?
Is this another bunker hole out?
This could be it. Could
For
be.
par. At least they're
Let's
not
catch up
eagle
with the
hole
current
outs.
proceedings.
What a
Time now
shot.
for the 4th shot. Just a couple back from our leader.
Not Matt's best day. He's struggling a bit, but he's had some fancy shots. So I tell you that, it's like 2 or 3 hole outs, but all of them were for par or bogey. This is tough. 19 yards, uphill 4 feet. The problem is you land this short, you're going to roll back. I know all of you are shaking your head like, Ryan, you put that tie spinner back. Jerry already said hit the chip shot. I know. I know for a fact what Jerry said. I'm going to hit a shallow attack angle, a little D-loft here. A little low shot, spin it up the hill and sit it in. That's such a good
that
effort.
almost went down.
Made the right decision. The tie spinner would have came
Just
back.
4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Telling you, this is one of the toughest holes on this course. This hole will get you. It is tricky. So tricky. Let's go.
Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Cam Davis at the top. Patton, Tommy, Ryan Gamer, Matt Fitzpatrick, 2 over, 32nd place. That's not bad.
Par 4, 15th hole.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
This is when I want the stinger shot or the power drive. I'm having a blast hitting the stinger shot with my other My players. Here we go. Swing is on today. We can say that.
Wow,
This
what a
is
swing right there.
incredible display of
Wow,
golf.
cannot hit it much farther than that.
Thank you, Andrew.
Time for the second shot here at 15.
I feel like I've been more focused today on Masters, so that's good, you know? Feel good. I could gain 2 more strokes. 96 yards, downhill 3 into a 9-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to hit a 103. Perfect. Fade it a little bit. The wind is blowing in our face 9 miles per hour, but it's also blowing from right to left. That's perfection. I love this game so much. I absolutely love it.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Look at Jerry giving out the fist pumps today. Like he's pointing out to red again, right?
And
Because
this
who's he
putt
pointing
move
out to
into a
there?
tie for second.
Or is he pointing out, or is he saying, don't hit the fence today, Ryan? I don't want to pay for dinner again. Dinner's on you tonight. Keep up with your Jerry quotes. I crack up so much when I see you all like timestamp some of those cutscenes and I see what you all think Jerry said. I laugh so much. Oh my, Jerry thought he was going to be fired after that Q score round 2. But wow, he's made a turnaround. Focus up, Ryan. Practice swing, please. Let's talk more golf. Get in.
That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day.
We can win this. We can win this. Master bogey-free round is
He is
nuts.
moving up the leaderboard as we
Nuts.
move on to the next hole.
Like, insane. One back. This is the best round you can ever imagine.
This
Pebble
hole is a
Beach
par
is my
4.
best scoring course in this game, though. So, let's get the caddy book out here. So if we land it in this area, that's 165. I'm gonna go 2 iron here. I hate to do it, but we're 1 off the lead. This puts
That
us in
was
perfect
such a
position.
pure swing.
Course management is everything. It really is, and I'm not going to lose my head. We've had a perfect round.
Here's the second at 16.
134. Downhill 18 feet. 8-mile-an-hour wind. This is perfect for our fade. I'm going to fade it a little bit more. Just a little bit more fade here. Into the wind. Going to come off to the left. We're going to counteract that with the fade. It's in our face a bit as well. I'm going to aim about 133. One time.
This
perfect.
is pitching wedge on the way.
Beautiful.
Really well done. Let's check in with Henny.
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Yeah, it's not only going to break to the right. It's going to break to the right hard. I mean, it's sliding heavily down that slope. One time.
That one comes up short.
How did that
And
stop?
just to finish off the par.
I thought I played that the perfect speed. It was the perfect read.
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but
Isn't
still
that
come
true,
away
Andrew?
with a par.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
That
Let's
it
go
does
over to
leave you.
17, the par 3.
Does leave you with that empty feeling, you know, like it's there. It's a tough putt. You're at it right. Just didn't hit it. And just a little bit misread on the speed. And you got to get that stroke there because you move into a par 3 that always gets me. So we got this. I'm going to hit a nice smooth 8-iron. Downhill 10 feet. It's going to carry about 3 yards farther. That's 164. 7-mile-an-hour. Wind blowing at our back and right to left. I'm going to do a little bit of loft. A little bit of steeper attack angle. And hit the send button. A little less here. I'm going to stick to the normal fade we hit. This is the best my swing has ever been.
Going with 8-iron here. Wow, what a swing.
I should have
Now,
trusted
this
my
wind
previous
really
line.
starting to get up. That was well managed.
You got to ask yourself, do you trust yourself or do you go with your gut at the end
Trying
before
to
you
get
hit
to
it?
7 under par with
Sometimes
this
your
putt.
gut
Short
will
game
cause
has
you to
been
miss.
absolutely fantastic today.
We might have had an ace if I stick to my original line. 11 feet, downhill 1 inch. This is when we just missed. I'm hitting this aggressive and I'm sending it in. Taking a much different approach here.
This one's starting to break to the right.
Too aggressive. Up.
Well,
A
now still a lot of work to be
0.99% tempo.
Not a bad
Not a
effort
big-
right there. From
not a
long
big
range.
change. That was
Big
just
breaking
misread.
Putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but
Yep.
it'll be an easy par.
Rich is right. Just didn't quite read it right. Got too aggressive, and that's a
Wow,
par.
you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
1 back. We'll see what happens, though, the rest
The
of the field.
18th hole is a par 5.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Yeah, this is when we
This
got to
will
score.
play nicely.
Like, this is when we got to score. We learned in the practice round what to do and what not to do. Let's strike.
Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
You better believe it, Henny. Now, one thing I want to mention is this is the perfect difficulty that we found. Like, this is perfect. AI difficulty combined with this difficulty for now, Pebble Beach, perfection. We're playing good golf. AI's playing similar good golf. They're having a great round. I'm having a great round. So, like, this is great. We could very well be much worse, but we happen to be playing well today. So 7 under there at the top is perfect. We'll see what the rest of the AI does. Come on, Ryan. Just going right for it.
He is looking left.
That's perfect distance, too. I did not learn from my mistakes.
Here's the third shot. And just 1 shot back.
I don't know. I don't know. What did we blast? The pick shot. We have our splash shot leveled up more. Pick shot is not leveled up yet. You see the proficiency? Like, look, if we miss, we're in trouble, especially on Master. If this was Pro, I'd hit the pick all day. I just think the splash shot it has the wider sweet spot and a little bit of shot shaping. We're sitting on an upslope here. We can land this a bit short. We don't know the lie, though. That's the tricky part here. Yeah, that's always a risk.
Side, a chance to get up and down.
Probably should have went with the pick shot, but it's one of those things. We've been hitting great splash shots recently, so I don't like to use the pick shot very much. I just love the splash, but that's one where I should have pulled it out. Okay, come on.
That's really a beautiful chip shot. And just a tap in left for par.
Can we wait for the wind? Right? Can we wait for the wind to pick up, please? You're kidding me. How close was that? We've got to see that in the instant replay just to see how close it was. How does that not drop? You know, you set up the shot perfect, though, so that's good, but not perfectly, clearly. Just a little bit behind. Just a little bit behind. You're kidding me. Let's watch that. Slow it down. Just a little bit behind. It almost fell back in. I mean, you can see it start rolling back down the hill, right? Like right here, starts to turn back, but not enough. That was such a good strike. I've hit those splash shots all year. I regret hitting the splash over the pick there. I know that. We're a technician for a reason. Jerry taught Ryan that pick shot for a reason. Use it. I went for the splash because I've been hitting the splash so well, and I just love the way the splash plays. But there's an example to where you should not hit the splash when you have a pick shot. But, I mean, I stuck with my decision. We've been hitting great splash shots. I like the challenge of splash shots, but that's really we haven't played very many splash shots on master difficulty, and it happens. It happens. Good tournament. First master tournament, -6. I will take it all day, every day. We'll see how the leaderboard shakes up, though. That was awesome.
And the day finishes with a tap in on 18. A lot to build on after today's round, and currently third place on the leaderboard.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend. 3 more rounds to go. Looking forward to it.
What a round. I mean, that was awesome. That was so rewarding. That was just great. Master difficulty is a blast. I love the challenge of it. Hit some of the best shots I've ever hit, and the swing was there today. The swing was there. I made great decisions for the most part, minus one poor decision. Green reading was on. Missed some putts, but you're going to miss putts. I mean, it's not easy, right? The putting stroke is really tough unless you're a greenskeeper and have high putting stats. It's going to be a challenge, and we fought. Justin Thomas at the top there. Kelm Davis right with him, tied for second. We are the next to final pairing now with Pat in there, tied at -6. Tommy Fleetwood, Xander Schauffele, Victor Hovland, Ricky Fowler, Brooke Henderson. Matt Fitzpatrick battled back a little bit. +1, 25th place. I think we found the right difficulty for now, everybody. Like, was that not like just an awesome round? I mean, that was fantastic. The fight, bogey free. I had to focus up on every single shot, every single decision, and the swing was on. Wow, absolutely fantastic. That course also was so beautiful. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. What a fight, everybody. What a fight. Wow, love this game so much. So rewarding. I think the fittings change is good, and the reason is it makes archetypes more important, right? Because with +6 on all of them, you could really boost like a lot. And -2, now it's 4 on each. That's a big difference, right? That's a big difference. So I think I like that fittings change, kind of nerfing fittings overall a bit. Yeah, I think it's going to make your primary archetype a little more important because with how many points they added, now I'm sure they're going to add multiple levels, like more upgrade levels, and maybe by the time you're watching this, they might have already done that. We have 1.3 million followers now. Let's go. Next go is 2.5 million. Let's take a look at the event stats here. The Louisville, Kentucky golfer Justin Thomas there at number 1. It would have been so cool if it was the final pairing, Ryan Gamer and Justin Thomas, but didn't work out. Let's see how we did. That was so fun. I mean, that was so fun. There's a light. Has this light been on the whole time, everybody? You see this light on my hand? There's like a light coming through my window right on my forehead. Where's that light coming from? Sun, I'm a gamer. I don't want any sun. Where is this coming from? I'm gonna fix this. I'm a gamer. We can't be having sun like that, right? Was that there the whole time? No, I feel like it just came there. Just came out. But look at that. Swing was dominating. 92% fairways in regulation. Are you kidding me? That's how you win tournaments. Now, 72 greens, it's tough out there, right? 296 driving distance, amazing. Proximity to hole, incredible. The best ball striking I think I've ever had. Best decision making, good execution on shot shaping. Just, we had it all today going, I feel like. Putting was good. Medium putts, not great. Putting, we need to clean up a bit. The putting stroke is much tougher on Master. I mean, it's a big change, especially when you're not a greenskeeper. 100 scrambling, though. This has been the stat recently that has carried us. Bogey free because of this. Last week, what did last final round at Torrey Pines? We had like 6 for 6, 100%, or maybe that was the round before it. Birdie conversion is fine. 46, I'll take that any day of the week. That's better than fine. No eagles, but we had a couple eagle putts. 6 birdies, 12 pars. Bogey free golf, everybody. Does it get better than that? Bogey free at Pebble Beach Golf Links in the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Now, if we get another top 5 finish, we could spend 3 more skill points. That's going to be awesome. And we got a putt contact fitting. 210 followers. And at the time I'm playing this right now, they really decreased the VC that you get. So keep in mind, this video is probably coming out well after that. Hopefully they increase it again, because in the review build, it was 126, which was perfect. 126 per round. That's enough to spin an attribute point if you level up. And then they decreased it to 90 during the mid part of the early access period. And then right before the full launch, here on February 27th, when I'm recording this video, they decreased it to 54. So now that means you have to play 3 rounds to be able to level up your character once, right? Wow, I don't like that. Hopefully by the time you're watching it, they change it, because I'm not a big fan of that change. I think that you should get enough every time you level up, right? And I'm not going to spend any yet. And I just wanted to check this. They increased the amount that it costs to upgrade your player to 175? So wait, that is 4 rounds you got to play to level up your character. So say you level up, you gain a level, you don't get enough VC that round to spend your points. So then you got to play 4 more rounds to spend 1 attribute. That has to be changed by the time you all watch this. I'm sure it's already going to be changed. There's no way that sticks, right? That would be way too much of a grind, right? I feel like attribute points should not cost money anyways to spend. It doesn't make sense to get 1 currency and then have to spend another currency after you level up. Like, you get attribute points by leveling up, but then if you don't have enough VC, you can't apply that currency you already have unless you have another currency called VC. So the system was great the way it was for the first 13 episodes of the series. Even 90 was fine. 90, I like 126 better. I think that's a much better way to do it. But 90 was better because that's 2 rounds. But this new system, 175, at the time I'm recording this video, I really hope they backtrack on this by the time you all are watching this. That is, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, because I feel like the progression was perfect. I really do, because I don't like that VC is attribute points are locked behind VC, but if you're going to do it, then reward each round so that after you finish a round, like in the career mode, and you level up, it's like, yes, I got an attribute point. So now we can spend it, right? So I don't know. Hopefully this has changed by the time you all are watching this. I just noticed that 175, that's a 50 VC increase. That was not there for the early access launch. That's right. This is right before the game is going to fully launch standard edition. That is a massive change. I hope they backtrack on that. You all can let me know if you're watching this portion of the video. Because like possibly this may be my last video recording for a while. So yeah, I don't know. And this probably won't be posted for a long time. So I'm not going to know. I'm going to know the answer eventually, but this will probably be posted maybe a couple weeks after or 3 weeks. But yeah, I like the old progression better. It should not be 4 rounds to be able to level up your character. I feel like, honestly, every time you level up your character, you should get 125 VC. That way, every time you level up, you can then spend a skill point. I think that's the best. If you're going to charge VC for spending attribute points, every time you level, you should get enough VC to actually spend that attribute point you earned. Nothing is worse in a game, in any career mode or RPG or whatever game it is, when you earn something and you can't spend it because there's another currency in the game, a virtual currency, that affects your progression. Does that make sense? So yeah, just a little talk there at the end because I just discovered that. So yeah, that has just changed, and hopefully by the time you're watching this, it goes back to the 90, 120, 126 I feel like is the best, or every time you level up, 125 VC. That way you have enough, or I guess 175 now, right? So yeah, every time you level up, 175 VC. So that way you can always spend to level up your character. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. It is going to be a battle. We are in 3rd place. We are the next to the last pairing. It's going to be electric. Let's play some high-level golf, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.